well, because we're going to do a different one. That last one sucked. So my guy is going to be a low class, a power level of 1 Saiyan. But here's something different. He's got so much potential. He's got infinite potential, which means he can't stop growing in strength. But here's the thing. He has to train, so he's sent off to a planet far, far away that is probably to the Supreme Kai world. He goes, as he's crying in his pod, Kibito takes him out ready to slaughter him. But Kibito tells him, we don't hurt mortals, we take care of them. And we watch over them. This one we should probably train and keep it, because he could probably be the next stopper to Majin Buu. He says, we'll train him for about 15... We'll train him until he's old enough. Then we'll send him straight back to Earth, the planet he was actually supposed to go to. He says, oh yeah, Christian's gonna have that Gogeta hair. He's got that quality Gogeta hair. As a child and always will. So at 5 years old, his power level is already 500. He is a really strong Saiyan who knows how to fight, going along with Kai techniques, and he's much quieter, nicer, and stronger than any usual Saiyan. Then when he reaches 16 or about 18, the age that Goku is when he's in Z, his power level has skyrocketed to a maximum of 20,000. His power has skyrocketed to actually 30,000. His power skyrockets fast. I think he'd be on Nail's level, about 42,000. So, when he's doing that, let's go back to the Saiyan's point of view. Vegeta says, alright guys, we're going to split up and get our Saiyans. Raditz, get your brother Kakarot. I'll go get the Saiyan with the power level of... I'll go get the warrior with a power level of 30,000. Nappa, go get the one on Vampa. They say yes as they get on their pods and drive away. I'm gonna say Raditz's power level is 1,500 this time, so he can at least get a bit of advantage on Goku and try and convince him. But I think Goku would probably convince him to stay on Earth and maybe just be a defender to it, because if you think about it, you could still do your duties, but just don't take over this planet, because it's like it's probably the best planet. Raditz agrees as he stays there, contacting Vegeta and Nappa, saying that this is a really high quality planet that we shouldn't sell to Frieza, and we could use this for our own utopia. But we don't have to take it over, we can just live a normal life. Raditz and Vegeta are Nappa and Vegeta are pissed by this, but Nappa calms down because he's like, he's kinda right, not gonna lie. Vegeta's still pissed because he's looking for the Saiyan, until he finally finds him on the world. Christian is up top meditating with a Z-Sword. He can use the Z-Sword, he just hasn't broken it. He puts it down saying that he won't use the Z-Sword anymore because it's not really that fun. So, when Vegeta arrives, Christian teleports there, Kai-Kaiing, who are you? He says, I am Prince Vegeta of the Saiyans. He says, I see you have a tail. You must be a Saiyan. Come, join us. We'll take down Frieza. He says, Shin can one-shot Frieza. I don't think I want to come. He says, I'm sorry, then I'll have to take you by force. As he charges up a Ki Blast and shoots it, Christian just smacks it away, going, really, Vegeta? Really? Prince Vegeta? As he appears before him, punching him in the gut, knocks Vegeta back. He goes, as he spits out, not blood, saliva. As Christian starts to pummel Vegeta, going, as then he kicks him back, shooting out an energy blast, a purple energy blast, which knocks Vegeta out. As he goes, Dah! Christian wants to learn brand new beam techniques, so he decides to develop his own. Going, until he finally creates like an orb attack that he calls Majin Buu Finisher, which means it's like a purple Ki Blast, which isn't so strong that it's a purple Big Bang attack, where he goes Big Bang attack, as he can obliterate anything in his path. So, Vegeta, when he wakes up, Christian puts a Big Bang attack, saying, "Leave this place now." As he obliterates, knocking Vegeta out and putting him in his putting him in his pod and sending it right back, sending him to Earth. Then Kaikaing to where Nappa is, saying that Nappa is almost killed, as when Broly's about to kill him, Christian catches his punch, and then goes boom boom, and one shot to the gut knocks Broly the flip out, as he grabs him and Kaikais them to the land of the Kais. He Kaikais Vegeta to the land of the Kais, and Goku, and Raditz, as he goes, Kaikai, as he's just standing there above them as they're all laying down, knocked out unconscious. And he also picked up Gohan, since he knows Gohan's a half-blooded Saiyan. And he says, hello guys, welcome to the Kaioshin realm. Good to see y'all. Just good to see y'all. Welcome to the Kaioshin realm. Don't mess, if you break anything, I'm gonna kill you. Got that? You try and attack Kaioshin, you'll probably just die by him. And that's all you need to know. As he flies away, as he goes back to meditating, regaining his energy. As they all try to attack him, doing a combined attack, going, but he dodges all of them, going, even though their power levels are stronger than his, he can still outmove them, and then literally just shoots an energy blast, exploding, knocking them all back. He goes, oh yeah, that's his 42,000 is his base power level. As he goes, going into his max power level, which is 100,000, in his full power. As he rushes in and punches Vegeta, elbows Broly, neck chops, snaps his neck, but he's not dead, trips Goku and punches him back, and then grabs Raditz's face and throws him into a wall, going, pathetic. As he lowers down his power level back to 42,000, as he goes, then he says, I'll train with you guys for a tiny bit. Now leave me alone. As he says, try and hit me now. As he's in his full power state, they all try to attack him, but he's dodging all their attacks. He says, I won't hit you guys. I'm just gonna dodge. If one of you gets me a little mad because of your weaknesses, I will punch you in the gut, knocking you out. As he's dodging all of their attacks swiftly and easily. As he's not even trying. As he says, come on! As Goku says, Kamehame! Christian absorbs the attack, going, As he appears in front of Goku, doing for Spirit Vision, as he takes Goku's energy, and goes, blah, 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 and absorbs it into him, saying, I guess I'll copy his attack. As he says, Kamehame! As his Kamehameha is way bigger than Goku's, and it knocks them all out. He goes, damn. And after a month of training them, they're all at pretty even levels. Raditz at 10,000, Goku at 15,000, Broly, on the other hand, at 30,000, Vegeta at 40,000, and Nappa at 3,000. I mean, Nappa at 10,000. Nappa got the least training, Goku got the most. Because Broly's base power level was 20,000. Christian's power level, on the hand, skyrocketed up to 70,000. As now they're gonna head back to do Frieza's, they all head to Earth, with Goku, with all of them heading to Thing. With Christian, all the Saiyans going on the Thing except for Christian. Christian just wants to go on the spaceship. As Bulma put a little gravity room there so he can train in there by himself, going, yeah. As he wants Goku's son to also join him. As Gohan's power level is a mere 3,000. Well, actually, with the Zenkai boost, he's at a 10,000. He says, "You're pretty weak. You need Zenkai boosts. Train with me, and I'll teach you the way of the Kais." Bulma says, "I like him. He's nice and quiet, peaceful." He says, "Does anyone here like?" He says, "Let's test out your strength, Gohan." He goes, "Okay." As he places a block of catch and time, says, he says, "Punch it." He goes, as his hand breaks, going, "Ah!" He says, "That's okay." As he heals it, saying, "There you go." Now that's his thing. He says, "Now, I'd like to spar with you." As Gohan strikes him and Christian breaks his arm. He goes, "Ah!" He says, "Don't worry, this is all part of the training." Gohan goes to punch him. He dodges and knees go on the stomach as he kicks him back, going, "Brrr." Gohan goes, as he heals Gohan, and Gohan gets a huge Zenkai boost from that beatdown. As Gohan is now at a power level of about... I'd say that's gonna boost him up to like 15,000. He goes, "You're much stronger already, Gohan. He says, let's get you stronger. As he tells him to train in the gravity room. As then Bulma activates the lasers, and he starts to dodge him, going as he's slowly dodging them all. And a couple of hours later, it's finally finished. Gohan has finally gotten up to a power level of about 30,000. Gohan is pretty powerful. He's much stronger than Doria and Zarbon. Christian smiles, saying, "You're stronger than your father, I think. When I was talking to him, you're pretty good, Gohan." He goes, "Thank you." He goes, "No need to be so formal, even though I'm formal most of the time. But I have gods to respect. You have people to respect." Bulma tries to flirt, but he says, I'm not interested in this stuff. You should try and hook up with Vegeta. He's nice. Sometimes. She says, "Ew, that guy?" He says, "I don't care. I'm just gonna go help Gohan train now." As he goes, as he's still training with Gohan, as he says, "Yo, Baldy!" He goes, "The name's Krillin." He goes, "Well, do you want to train?" He goes, "Sure, why not?" As they start to train now, going, as he says that you could get pretty far with your levels, and he says, "Since we're going to Namek, I've been to Namek, I'm pretty sure you can get your potential unlocked there," which is a giant power boost. He goes, "So what are you guys here for?" He says, "We're here for the Dragon Balls, to revive our friends." He goes, "Well, that's cool." Yes, Vegeta and Nappa did attack, but they attacked way earlier than in this timeline. As Krishna would smile, going, "That's amazing. You're doing great things." He says, "I kind of wish I was there earlier. I could have helped you stop whoever killed them." As they're training even more, going, as Krishna's power level skyrockets to about 150,000, since his base power level was 100,000. Now he's at 150,000. And his max power level is about 500,000, is about 300,000, because of the giant power. Now he's ready. But then they see a giant spaceship. Christian opens up the hatch, saying, "Get out of here." As he closes the door, saying, "I'll handle it. You guys blast off." As he adds so much fuel to this thing that it blasts off to Namek. As the thing tries to shoot lasers, as he jumps in front, smacking the blast right back at it, and it goes, as it explodes a tiny part of the ship, then he goes, "Ka me ha me ha," as with a Kamehameha obliterates the ship. But then Frieza comes out and he starts to clash, going, wait, I just realized how much stronger he'd be with Kai training his entire life. So I'm gonna say his power level is about 500,000 in his base form. He goes, actually he's stronger than Frieza in his first form. So he's about the power level of 600,000. As he goes, trying to box him up. As he grabs his face and spins him around and throws Frieza into the sky. As he goes, yeah! As they're starting to clash, as Frieza goes into even more of his first form power, and then he one-shots Krishna in the stomach as he falls to the ground. Well, there is no ground. With the loss of his energy, Kai-Kai's back to the ship as he's dying, basically. As he uses his own healing powers on him, and then he's back to full strength. As Gohan says, as when he's up, as he's sleeping, Gohan says, Look, sir, I broke it! I cracked it!" He goes, "My name's Christian, and thanks, and good job, Gohan." He says, "Keep on punching it," as he goes, "Ah!" As he cracks it even more, saying, "What's your power level?" As he reads it, saying, "Your power level is about 60,000. You're doing really good." As then they finally make it. First, as they go around searching for the Dragon Balls, he Kai-Kai's to the first one, snatching it, going, As then he encounters Dodoria, the Ginyu Force, and Zarbon. He looks at them going, "So you're the Ginyu Force." As when they scan up with the scouter, they realize that their scouters just break. They say, "No way! A power level of 600,000? That's stronger than Lord Frieza!" He says, "Well, Lord Frieza has many forms, Dodoria." He says, "Shut up, Zarbon." He says, "Wanna fight, fatty?" He goes, "Ah!" as they start to fight each other. Christian just shoots a blast, obliterating them both, saying, "Well, that was easy."